number one goal with this whole eating raw foods and eating well, and that is to ultimately be as healthy as we can be. And that we always want to be progressively getting healthier, because you really don't want to look back at, the last month or the last year and say, I really could have done a lot more. You really want to look at the precious time that we do have and say, look at what I've done, and use that as momentum to say, well, what if I've done that before, what can I do in the future, and just completely transform your entire life. But in this process, it is done in steps. And I want to talk about labels, because you don't want to be living by a label. I mean, don't worry about this whole vegetarian, vegan, raw vegan thing. Don't worry about it at all, and that you really just want to be being as healthy as you can be. I mean, if you're eating a lot of sugar, animal products, meat, cheese, and dairy, that's fine. But you don't want to be getting a worse diet. I mean, you want to be progressively getting healthier. So maybe just maybe adding a little bit more water instead of pop, or eating chicken instead of red meat, or having an apple instead of a chocolate bar. Just these small little things that are steps towards being healthy.
Now you might say, hey Light Twins, don't worry, I'm vegan, or I'm a raw vegan, we're eating great. Okay, but if you're vegan, there are still many vegan foods out there that are very terrible for you, such as soy, which is heavily GMO'd. Unless it says on the box that this soy is not GMO'd, I wouldn't drink it. And then there's chips from the store, which don't have any animal products or meat in it, but still are heavily GMO'd and MSG'd. And MSG, you guys all know about MSG by now. And then there's unhealthy processed fats like corn oil, soybean oil, canola oil, which is heavily GMO'd. Artificial ingredients such as caramel color, artificial flavors, MSG itself.
More MSG, I mean
fillers, thickeners such as tapioca starch and gum, which can just really clog you up. And then there's still many processed vegan foods.
I mean, all of these crazy things that you just said, they're all vegan and they're all processed. So you really want to be staying away from the processed foods and be a healthy vegan. Or don't be a label, let's just be healthy and stay away from processed foods. Because my brother and I, we are firm believers that raw foods are the way to go, and that, well, we've been raw vegans now for over a year, and our appetites have gone from where we started, about 3 times as high, which means the grocery bill now is 3 times as much. It can run up to about $400 to $600 for 1 week, and I mean, I am not a rich man. Are you a rich man, Jay?
Sometimes I'm left a little light in the pockets.
So we really need to have a plan, because we want to be healthy, not raw, not anything. We want to be healthy. And what do we do? Just starve ourselves because we want to be raw vegans, because we want to eat all the raw foods we can? Do we just starve because we can't afford it?
Starving is not the answer for the Light Twins, and I don't think it should be for anyone else. I mean, while trying to be raw vegan, our grocery bill used to be $200 and we could afford that every week, no problem. But as we gained 50 pounds 1 year into a raw vegan food intake, we started to eat so much more. So now we gotta spend $600, and sometimes we can't get $600 together for the week. So when we have, say, $300, we're gonna spend $250 of it on fruits and vegetables, and spend the other $50 on long grain brown rice.
I think this is an case of the think smarter, eat harder, and this is what we're about. I mean, we're gonna supplement the rice, even though it's not raw vegan. Doesn't matter, it's what's healthy, it's what's gonna keep us with the weight on. We've gained 50 pounds since we started. I mean, if I had $600 a week, no problem, but no, we live on Earth and we're gonna make the best out of a situation, and we're not going to be mad at ourselves because we're not raw. We're going to be happy because we're being healthy. And I don't look back and say, oh, we could have been raw. No, I'm looking back and saying, Jay, we're killing it, we're gaining lots of weight, and we're doing the best we can.
And we're really just listening to our bodies on this one. I mean, even if you're vegan, I mean, raw vegan might not be the thing for you. If you're just eating fruits and vegetables and you feel your body is lacking something, try eating some potatoes or rice and see how your body takes to it.
And really, don't do it all at once, because you don't want to just relapse and go and take all the time that you've been doing so well and go right back to where you started. You want to take things as they come and progressively look better, so you have no chance of falling back. You're always having this progress, and believe me, small steps over time can just climb absolute mountains. I promise you.
If you take care of all the small things, the big things just take care of themselves.
But really, I just want to say a vote of hands. Everyone, who's done with labels?
Done with it.
Our bodies don't know what a label, our bodies don't know what labels are, and that we can we really just be our true selves, be really who we are meant to be as beings on earth, and all we are meant to be is be healthy, be happy, be coexisting, and to move the civilization of the human race forward positively, working together to solve the many mysteries of life while being in harmony with the animals and earth. And that's really what this is about. There's no labels, there's harmony and being one. Fruits and vegetables for the win.